Hello, it's day 10. I am power walking my way out of the village of Reeth because I'm supposed to meet my brother. I arranged to meet my brother Ali at 9:30 at a point on the map that it said was a 40-minute walk away, and helpfully I've left myself 15 minutes to walk it. So I'm on the cusp of a fast walk and a slow trot, but I'm going as quick as I can. Lee and the kids are going to meet me there as well with some lunch hopefully, and then we're going to have a little jaunt over to Richmond. I can hear the bell of the church tolling ominously in the background, so either that's what they do every Sunday, or the Queen's died, or Prince Philip's dead or something. Listen, bring out your day. But I jogged it, and now I'm absolutely fucking knackered. I'm nearly there. I'm only 15 minutes late. There goes my family walking off. We've had a cup of tea and a piece of cake, and they're all going back the way they came to pick up the car. I'm going onwards. My brother's actually going to come with me. He's just taking a small child to the top of the hill, like some sort of pack horse. Here comes my brother running across a hayfield, wearing a pink t-shirt. Nothing is too difficult for him. I should be videoing this in slow motion, sort of a romantic Baywatch style. It's not romantic, I mean it's not Game of Thrones for fuck's sake. Here he comes, here he comes, here he is, here he is, not even sweating. I didn't do my Instagram story last night because I was too busy having fun with my children and my husband, and also having the shittest meal I think I've had in 10 years in a pub in Reeth. I won't say which one, but the burger was like a frozen, like straight out of the freezer. I guess it had probably been in the freezer since the 90s. It was disgusting. But yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to catch up tonight in the Richmond, which is an actual town with actual things, and also actual Emma Kennard, who is my good friend, who's going to walk with me tomorrow, so be good. There's a bit of a Mexican standoff going on here. Oh yeah! Oh you bastards! Oh yeah! Who's your money on, Al? Oh, look, his mate's coming in. Oi, break it up, easy lads, easy. Just leave it, Dave, leave it alone. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Cheap shot. We've ditched the kids. They've gone back to the car. Me and Ali, my bruv, are heading on to Richmond. His name, he doesn't like to appear on the internet, so I'm going to put a big smiley over his face so you can't see him. Isn't that right, Ali?
This is correct.
Right. Through this field of cows who were helpfully all standing next to the gate, and then noticed that this is definitely a fucking bull. Look at the size of him. That's right, put your head up its arse. Good job. I was having my lunch with Ali, and he decided to climb this tree, and he's gone up and up and up to the top. Now he's just on the phone. What a dick. Arrived at my B&B in Richmond. I've been in Richmond for about, well, a couple of hours now, just wandering around, mooching around, having a look around the town, and just before I came to the B&B I saw across the square the couple that I've seen pretty much every day since day one, Annette and Ron, and I realised that I probably won't see them beyond this point because I'm doing quite a long day tomorrow and they're not, they're stopping halfway, and I'll go on and do my 23 miles to their 15, and then we'll be out of sync. And I genuinely feel really sad that I'm leaving them. We've walked together a little bit. I've eaten dinner with them 4 or 5 nights, and I genuinely feel like they're sort of real friends. They're old enough to be my parents, but it's a strange thing. Like you make all these connections with people that you walk with who are all like-minded enough to want to have done the same thing that you have, and then I realised like I'll probably never see them again. They're Australian, they don't use Facebook, they're not on Instagram, yeah, so it's been quite strange. I feel quite sad. Just waiting for bad Emma Kennard to turn up and take me out drinking before my 23-mile walk. Right, I'm on day something or other, I don't even know anymore, and I've just left Richmond, home of these two dickheads. Yay! Here they are. They have fully tooled themselves up this morning with waterproof makeup, glamorous clothes, and we're setting off. We're having a little tour of all the spots where they used to drink in the street, be sick, and other items, underage drinking, because they were youths around here. But we're on our way to the pass. The weather forecast for today is basically just going to piss it down all day, so we're going to get wet. We don't care, do we?
Don't care.
Don't care.
No, well, we kind of care. We put them up.
Ask us in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Good.
We like that.
You might hear in the background the sweet, sweet music of the A1. But all this way, we're about to go underneath it. It's my favourite road, so that'll be fun. Navigated fields of cows, bulls, sheep, a few countryside wees, and now look what's happened, it's pissing raining! Yay! We're 4 miles, no not even that, probably what, 2 miles from Danby Whisk and a pub and a pint, where these two beauties will leave me and I'll just carry on in the rain. I've left the pub, I've left the comfort of carrot soup and my sandwiches and a glass of Coke, and I'm striding out in the rain on the remaining 9 miles to wherever it is I'm staying tonight. I don't even know. Literally fucking pissing it down. I'm walking on a road, questioning my life choices at this point. Rushing through the very, very overgrown path on the side of this field. It's just been pouring with rain, so look down at my legs. I'm absolutely soaked through up to my thighs, and there's no other way to go but onwards. Squeezing the water out of my socks after the last tramp through the fields. Well, I've tramped through farmland for about 19 miles and I've just come to this unmanned railway crossing, which seems quite appropriate really, because after the 19 miles of trekking that I've just done, I actually feel quite like throwing myself in front of a train. It's been very, very muddy. It's been a funny thing today because I always knew that it was going to be the longest day, 23 miles, or 24 miles really. And I don't know, maybe it's the weather, maybe some of it is the terrain. It's been completely flat all the way, but by definition that means it's just all the same. There's been no views. It's been really, it's just kind of clearing up now, but it's been sort of misty and foggy all day, so I've not really ever been able to see where I'm going. I've been just sort of in farmlands and in sort of dense hedge tunnels between fields, and it's made me change the way that I'm walking. I'm walking to get somewhere rather than just walking because it's a pleasure to walk. Part of it is just knowing the length of time it would take me to get 24 miles. But I have been really striding out since I left the girls back at the pub, which is their spiritual home, and just had a moment where I thought I need to stop myself from just trying to get somewhere, because what am I going to do when I get there? Nothing. But it's been tough today. My feet are absolutely soaked. My trousers are, see that? Very muddy. But it's not rained and it's very warm. So I think I'm going to try and slow down for the last little bit and just appreciate today instead of trying to rush through it. The lane I'm in now is behind me, is in front of me. I feel like I'm walking into the opening scenes of some sort of police drama. No one around, not from me, and probably about 2 miles behind me those Dutch ladies that I passed. Yeah, it's a little bit remote, kind of place that usually might give me pause to be on my own, but there's no choice but to go onwards. and hope I don't get murdered. So I'm coming up to the A19, which from what I can see up ahead is a 4-lane dual carriageway. I've got to cross over it. So if I don't make it, this has been a really pleasurable coast to A19 walk. Got to cross this bastard. Motherfucker!